the channel. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm going to do a Celtic Tarot reading for the full moon in Sagittarius. I'm also going to pull either one or more cards from the Moonology deck. So the main theme for this full moon, which is occurring tomorrow, which is Thursday the 23rd, if you're in the UK. I think if in the US it's sometimes a day later. I'm not sure. So look at the bigger picture. So this could be a specific situation, it could be just in general, but there is more than what you are seeing at the moment. The full moon in Sagittarius is also about being confident and taking risks. It's called the flower moon and it is the last full moon of spring. So now is the time to release any energies, habits, situations, people, whatever it is, to get ready for the summer. And if you are in the UK, you're probably aware I'm in the south and it's been raining a lot today, and hopefully, touch wood, we are going to get some sunshine. So let's pull some tarot cards first and then we'll pull from the Moonology deck. Okay, I shall cut the deck once. Just so you're aware, if any cards sort of drop out accidentally, I normally just chuck them back in, see if they pop up again. I also don't normally do reversed tarot card readings. Okay, from the top of the deck, what have we got? So we've got the King of Pentacles. So this stands for what you have created since the last new moon. So that's the new moon in Sagittarius, which would have been about 6 months ago. So I want to say November. So that's very interesting. The Chariot. So what do you need to see at the moment? The Chariot is about having confidence and going for it, which is the theme of the full moon in Sagittarius. How can the full moon assist you? 10 of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. What is no longer serving you? 2 of Pentacles. I knew I wouldn't have enough room. Too many crystals. Let's move those up. How can you release the energies? Ace of Wands. And how can you get ready for the new? 4 of Swords. And overall energy of the reading is 9 of Swords. So is there something that is keeping you up at night? Not necessarily up at night, but something that's something bothering you. Like Swords, very sort of stuck in thoughts. Which is quite interesting because with the full moon in Sagittarius, like, look at the bigger picture. It's like there's more than what you are seeing. Sometimes if you're stuck in your head and you're thinking and overthinking stuff, you're missing stuff, if that makes sense. So what I found interesting is since the last new moon, King of Pentacles, it's like a stable person. So this could be you. It could be someone you've brought in, maybe a new relationship. It could be finances, career. He's very deep in thought. I don't know if you can see there. This King of Pentacles is very deep in thought. So the horses in the chariot are black and white. So I'm getting that not everything's black and white, which is just taking me back to the theme. Look at the bigger picture. There's something you're seeing in a very black and white way, like good, bad, yes, no. Like there's no in between. It's like, no, this is the way it is. It's either this or this. A very rigid way of thinking, and that's what could be keeping you in this Nine of Swords energy. And what I find interesting with the Ten of Wands is, so this card here, have I done that wrong actually? Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's, the guy in the Ten of Wands is carrying all this energy. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing energy. And you've got the Ace of Wands. I feel the universe is trying to bring something in new for you with the Ace of Wands, like a new energy. Because wands are fire. Funny enough, Sagittarius is a fire sign. So I don't... Maybe you are a Sagittarius, or there's a Sagittarius around you somewhere. Or not necessarily Sagittarius, fire signs, but I'm just feeling very drawn to that. It's full moon in a fire sign, and then you've got Ten of Wands and Ace of Wands, and I'm getting this feeling of a lot of like energy. Like you're carrying a lot of energy, past energy, I think, and like past burdens, like there's some things really weighing you down. And it's stopping you from going forward. Not necessarily stopping you, but it's really like slowing you down. And this is very spiritually guided. You've got sunrise, you've got the butterfly, which is all about freedom and transformation and hope, and there's something new trying to get in here, but it's being blocked, pardon me, with the Ten of Wands. And I didn't even take any notice of this card, to be honest, but this Two of Pentacles, this is like juggling. You're being pulled in two directions here. Whether this is past and future, there's some sort of future trying to get in, and like the past is like blocking that, like you're juggling two different kind of energies. I'm going to leave the Nine of Swords there. I'm going to clarify this King of Pentacles because I want to know if this is relationship or can we clarify the King of Pentacles, please, for the collective? So that's the four. So the Four of Pentacles came flying out, and I am going to put it back, but interestingly enough, the Four of Pentacles, this is holding on to something and not wanting to let it go, holding it on for dear life, and that is what this guy is doing. He's clutching his pentacles like his life depends on it. Can we clarify this King of Pentacles? What is this King of Pentacles energy, please? Is it a person, like a relationship? Is it to do with King of Cups just came out? That would be like a good emotional stable partner. Or is it career or finances, please? I'll take one card from the top of the deck. Thank you. I do put them back if they flip out, because I'm always like, am I just shuffling too fast? But I do find that quite funny, the Four of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Right, what do we have? Karma. So this is the Witch's Tarot. So this is basically judgment, but it comes out as karma. What else have we got here? The High Priestess. So yeah, you're very stuck in your head and thinking. The universe wants you to use your intuition more with the High Priestess. There is a lot of spiritual energy around you with, I'm seeing with the Ace of Wands, the Karma card and the High Priestess. Like you are being very much guided. I'm going to take one more card here. Page of Cups, okay. Someone's trying to offer you something. So, Page of Cups, I don't know if you can see. This is a good camera, but maybe from where I'm just seeing it. There's a fish in this cup. I'm hearing there's plenty more fish in the sea. And what's on the bottom of the deck now? Justice. Yeah, so that's... And then we've got some more, another butterfly with the 5 of Swords. And Queen, and then there's the Queen of Pentacles. And she doesn't look very happy either, like this King of Pentacles. Like, she's got a bunch of flowers, a pentacle there. But she doesn't look very happy. Does she? I'm going to find out where the King of Cups is and the Queen of Cups. I do think this is a relationship. I'm kind of getting the feeling that there's a relationship which, for whatever reason, you're not quite done with. Whether that's because whether you're still with this person, or whether you're just still hoping you can get back together, things can work out. But the universe is trying to send you like a new love. So I want to find out where the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups is. Because the King and the Queen of Pentacles would be a couple, and then the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups would be a couple. So there's the King of Cups next to 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. It's very interesting because the Queen of Cups is with Queen of Swords and 9 of Cups. Okay, I need to get those cards out before I forget. I will explain what's going on in a second. Let me just get these cards out. Okay. This is just meant to be 6 tarot cards, but 6 tarot cards, but now we've got like 1,000. But you know, it's absolutely fine. Just we'll go with whatever comes out. Okay. So the King of Cups, which flipped, is with 8 of Pentacles. So this is like manifestation. So there's something you've been asking for, like a wish that you've sent out into the universe, something you want. There's also a skull in this picture which stands for death. I don't mean literal death. I mean like the end of something that needs to end. Okay. So something needs to end before this manifestation comes in. And then you've got the Knight of Cups, which is someone coming in with an offer. And Cups is to do with emotions. It's to do with love. It's like a love offer. Okay. And then the Queen of Cups was with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is literally, don't mess with me. I will cut through any rubbish. Okay, so it's having boundaries. It's saying, no, I don't like that. I don't like what you're doing. And no, I'm not going to tolerate that. And then you've got the 9 of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. Okay. But there is also an element of choice with the 9 of Cups. So it's like, which cup do I choose? Nope, I'm telling a lie. That's the 8 of Cups. Ignore me. And, you know, you've got Justice, which is also about karma. And my biggest thing about karma is there's no good karma and there's no bad karma. It's just karma. What I mean by that is yeah, you can't go around doing things that aren't right, treating people like rubbish, whoever it is, and get away with it. But with like the universe, it's not like, oh, I'm going to punish you because you did this, or I'm going to reward this person because they did this good thing. It's just it's just energy. The universe is conscious, but it's not got a brain like a human mind in that sense, if that makes sense. It just follows the energy. And it's all about balance. There's scales in here, which stands for balance. Okay. And that's all karma is. It's just trying to restore balance. Okay. If someone's, you know, sent a lot of bad karma, I don't say bad karma, but do you know what I mean? Sent a lot of karma out, as in they've not done good things, they've not treated people right. It's going to come back to them, because then the scales are too, do you know what I mean? Or too up on their end. And it's the same if you've had a lot of things done to you that like wasn't good, like, or like not that, but if you've like done like a lot of good things, like it's going to eventually come back to you. Like the wheel always turns in that sense. The Justice, she's also carrying the Ace of Swords, which is what the Queen's got, that sword. And the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It's what I call the sword of truth. And like clarity and breakthroughs as well. I definitely think this is like a relationship situation. I think like it may be different for all of you. I mean, it is like a collective reading. I do say take what resonates. But also I have to like just go with whatever I'm being drawn to. And I feel like whoever like you want like this, I say perfect, I don't mean to like say pansy wansy, whatever. You want this like this relationship, this happily ever, which of course is fine, we all do. You want this relationship, but I think you're going to get that wish, but it might not be with the person you think it's going to be. Whether you're with someone now, you've broken up recently, or there's just a past person you can't quite let go, that person is not right for you. And I feel like with that person, you're never going to be truly like happy. And like I feel like there is someone, and this Knight of Cups, it could be like a new person, but I'm also feeling like it could be someone that you already know. I mean, I don't know, this could be like, I mean, I don't know, like, because sometimes Page of Cups can stand for, like, forgiveness and reconciliation. And, like, maybe, like, this part, like, a past person or whatever is wanting to apologise, like, give an olive branch. It could be, like, round the wrong... It could, like... And just because they are, and even if they're genuine and all the rest of it, that obviously that doesn't mean you have to like be with them. Let's take a Moonology card while I'm chatting away. But it could be like, what I'm trying to get at is it could be round the other way. It might be you were with someone before, and then like you got with someone else, but like the first person was actually like the right person for you. That's what I'm trying to get at. But it could be different for all of you. I feel like you'll know. I mean, like the universe is kind of like, come on, you know. Use your intuition. What is your heart telling you? You're thinking, logically. But what is your heart telling you? I'll give you a bit of advice, which I was so glad to eventually learn. There's always this thing, do you follow your head? Do you follow your heart? And actually, there is no choose your heart, choose your head. You actually have to balance the two. You have to kind of align, sync your, I can't think of the right word, sync your head and your heart. So I think if your heart's telling you one thing, but then your brain is like, well, to be fair, like I said earlier, full moon in Sagittarius is a bit of like taking risks. I think I said that. Pardon me. It's a bit like taking risks, taking a chance, leaping into the unknown a bit. see what else we got from the Moonology, what comes up. Supermoon, emotions are running high. And then we've got full moon, surrender to the divine. So surrender to what the universe has planned for you. So emotions are running high. They definitely are. I mean, like there is a lot of emotions involved in this, especially if you've got two people who've got feelings for you. You may have feelings for both of them. Yeah, I can definitely see how emotions are running high. But I definitely see you like juggling, like should I, shouldn't I? And you could be like trying to make that decision, like who do I go with? And I think if you can't decide between two people, the best thing is like decide no one. You can always like surrender to the divine, surrender it to the universe. And I don't mean like in a lazy way, like not do anything, but I just think the other thing to remember is like not making a decision is also a decision. I just heard the universe is going to push you. So I think like the universe is saying, well, if you don't make a decision, then I will. In my head. So I just laugh sometimes at like the messages I get through. Sometimes I'm just like, what is going on? There's a lot of moon. I mean, this is the Witch's Tarot, so there is a lot of moons, but like there's a moon in the Nine of Swords, the Chariot, the High Priestess, Karma. There's also a similar thing going on with this sort of moon. Just like the crescent, I mean, I don't know if it's waxing, gibbon, waning. I don't know if I can find it here somewhere. That's first quarter moon. Emotions are running high, surrender to the divine. I can definitely see how they are, and there's a lot of cups here, and cups are all about emotions. Waning moon, so that's a Nine of Swords. What do you need to release? So what do you need to release? Is it one of the people, both of the people maybe, like maybe you need like a completely clean slate. Someone's definitely coming in with something like the Knight of Cups. But what I always say to people when it comes to relationships is everyone needs a king. Like, don't settle for a knight. Knights are good, pages are good, but immature. Knights are better than pages, but they're still not kings. So maybe Knight of Cups, King of Cups, you need to find a King of Cups. Not a Knight of Cups, but it could be that someone's coming in and like only you can decide. I mean, there is an element of taking risks here, jumping into the unknown, so maybe you should... I can't decide for you. I can only give like advice. It's up to you to decide, not advice, but give you guidance to decide what to do. You could take a risk and take an offer of love, or you could also take a risk and decide, actually, I want to be single. I want to go off on my own journey, do my own thing. That kind of like the Queen of Swords energy. But with like the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming out, that also comes back to balancing the emotions and the logic, balancing your head and your heart, get them sort of aligned, and that will help with this Two of Pentacles energy, should I, shouldn't I, and with the Chariot of like being pulled in two different directions. And I think what this full moon is going to do and what the universe wants you to do. As it says, like looking at the bigger picture, you know, look at something from all angles. Sorry, I'm struggling with my voice. As a whole, like, it doesn't have to be this, that, like, do you know what I mean? The world is your oyster. There's plenty of fish in the sea. And like I always say, like, if you're meant to be with someone, you will be with someone. So I don't think, you should never think, oh, if I turn down this offer, I'm really going to regret it, because then that'll be it with that person. Because if that is the case, then you were never meant to be. If you're meant to be with this person and you don't want to be with them right now, if it's meant to happen in the future, it will. So you can never mess, one of the best quotes I love is, you can never mess anything up that is meant for you, okay? If something is meant for you and is meant to be in your life, it can come back around, do you know what I mean, if it's not the time now, okay? That's all I have for you. I hope that's really helped. Please let me know in the comment section below how it resonated. If you like the reading, you know, all feedback is appreciated. I do personal readings. All the details is in the description box. I'm on all the social media, TikTok, Facebook. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.